This is Brian with Premium Residential Maintenance. We are at 4305 North 26th Street. I believe it's called the Glen Rosa units. We're here doing a make-ready video for Paramount Properties. As you can see, the sidewalk leading up to the unit, we need to trim back these oleanders, at least to make the opening a little bit more feasible to get to. Screen door, security door is broke down here at the bottom, and it's hitting, so it's come apart from the connection, and the door frame is not, we're missing some trim right here. Trim that would go along here, and the trim piece that goes along here, but the door is not sitting perfect either. So again, what we can do is try to rebuild, put some trim up there, make that look a little bit better in there, and of course paint best match with this color, and of course replace the broken security screen door and paint that the same color as the trim would be. Interior, or the door right here, opens and closes fine. Seals, which is good. And there's some trim work up here that could use some repair. This window blind is broke. The spindle does not open. It's an outside mount, which all the windows are, but hey, again, that window blind is broke. I recommend replacing it with 3 sets of blinds. That way you can open the window, put option for screens. Again, this spinner is missing. Can't open that window. This spinner is not working. It does that, and it's jammed right there. So both of these need to be replaced. And the window blind, take a look at the front room, family room. Got a lot of old drywall type repairs that are just showing up throughout the unit. As you can see, we got a bunch of bumps on the wall here, patchwork areas like right here. So this wall would definitely need to be painted and try to get rid of these lumps on the wall to make it more the texture to blend in a lot better on the wall, which would make it look better. Again, we have it over here as well too. Bumps, some holes there. And of course we got that wall, as you can see, the discoloration. Ceiling's not bad, just remove that hook. We do have a spot here, spot over here. Again, best match on that. It looks like it's a gloss, which possibly can happen. Come to the kitchen last. We'll clean up this. This is our split system AC unit. Paint this door. Unit looks newer. 20 by 20 filter. Looks decent, but it's a pain in the butt to get to. Just due to the fact that this electrical wire, I'm just, curious. It's got a lot of wiggle room. It'd be great if we could just cut this open and bring it over here and then put a patch over it. That way the tenant or individual can change out the filter properly without having a problem on the electrical. Smoke detector. Probably need to change out the battery. This light bulb doesn't appear to be the right size. It's really low wattage. Again, we have another drywall issue right here we can try to correct. Just wasn't sanded down too much. Let's call this a hog closet. come over there here in just a second. This is our bedroom 1. Smoke detector. Door opens and closes, but we're missing the door stop. Again, we have some repairs right there. We do have a lot of paint on the ceilings along the edges here, so just wanted to see that. This door should be painted. Closet's got a lot of scuffs in it. It's a brick wall. The brick wall's not that bad. Color, I'm not sure if it blends too well. This blind works just fine. And this opener works fine, which is good. You have an option for a bug screen to be put in. You just mount those on the inside. Option to put this blind on an inside mount versus the outside mount. Come into our bathroom. Toilet's flushing fine. Vanities. It looks like a little bit rotted down there at the bottom. Underneath, you can see back here, it's a little hard, but that all needs to be fixed and cleaned. So we have to undo the vanity and check this out and see what the quality of the vanity is. Hopefully we could just clean it up and paint it and add some support on the bottom without having to replace it. Again, tub surround, we got a lot of rust built up right here. Drain, as you can see, is missing. It doesn't have anything to screw into. Rust in that. We got a lot of rust around this window. This blind does open and close. The window does not. Gonna have to really use some kills on that. Try to get that frame painted and cleaned up. And then option to, of course, put the opener in right there, the spinner, as that needs to be corrected. And what I would recommend is maybe clouding these windows also. Because it's a bathroom, and the blind doesn't help much with the privacy. You'd rather have privacy where no one can see in, or at least try to do these 2 lower windows. We'll leave these and fog the lower windows. Just give that option. Again, we've got a lot of drywall issues in here and paint on the ceiling. Door's fine, no issues. And we'll come into our next bedroom. Light works, we got a smoke detector, probably just need to change the battery. And issues on the walls. The block walls aren't that bad. This window, spinner just spins, does not open. This blind works fine, opens and closes. Option to put it inside mount. This blind works also. Option to put it inside mount. Also an option to put a window screen on there after we fix the spinner. Same thing with this one. This one's completely missing the mechanism. And put a screen on. We can open the window if you want. Now we got issues in the hallway ceiling, as you can see. Let me see what this. So probably should be painted and cleaned up. This one needs to be reattached or redone. Some appear to be missing parts, and like another plank right here. So these 2 shelves we need to probably redo or add a piece. You can see they did it right here. servicing our furnace door. Now we'll come into our kitchen. Countertop's a little bit rough along the sink. The sink is chipping pretty bad. And this is dripping. So the faucet's dripping. These are a little bit of a challenge. We could possibly do it. Might have to do some drywall work there and change out that faucet. Might be able to open the wall and put the plumbing inside and have it come up. But of course that's a lot more work to open that wall. Cabinets are pretty rough. Countertop, sink along the edges, as you can see. Yeah, I just recommend painting the cabinets. You can see, let me see. Drywall back there, so we could see if we could run the lines down the wall where it comes up and put the angle stops underneath there, so you have a shut off and everything else, and it works like a normal sink. So we give that option. Cabinets, and over here we got our hot water tank. Of course, we've got some netting up. I think that's just preventive to keep anything from coming through. I don't know why there's left a gap there. Probably had to redo the whole thing at one time, because the tank does look fairly newer. Yeah, 2017, so decent there. Might flush it. This blind works, opens and closes fine. It's on the outside mount. Window does not open. Light fixtures missing globe. Looks like a newer AC unit. Door opens and closes fine. Oven's gas. I don't see any issues. Just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Fridge is not bad. Probably wipe down a little bit, but it's not bad with disinfectant. And that will conclude our make ready video. Thank you.